Hi and hello, and thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Preeti Rao and I am both a real estate and a mortgage broker for close to 20 years. You know, lately I keep getting a lot of questions on reverse mortgages because people have heard of this financial tool that helps homeowners who are 55 years and older to access the equity that's locked within their home without having to sell or go through any very strict qualifications. So today's video is all about this reverse mortgage. But before we dig in, please hit the like button, the share, the subscribe button, and that bell icon. It gets me motivated to keep you up to date with everything real estate. Now, did you know that reverse mortgages are actually very popular in the UK and in the US, but here in Canada, it remains relatively unknown. So what is this reverse mortgage and how does it really work? First, let me start by telling you that as of today, there are only two lenders in Canada that offer this program: Home Equity Bank and Equitable Bank. And most of the time, this product is actually sold through a mortgage broker, and it is designed to meet the needs of all retired, aging homeowners that really cannot qualify for the traditional mortgage at the bank or a home equity loan or even a line of credit because, they're retired. They don't work anymore and they maybe don't have means to make that monthly payments. This type of an equity takeout loan allows someone to essentially access the portion of the value of their primary residence without having to sell it or making those huge monthly payments to repay that debt. For example, at the time of this recording, if you are 60 years old and your home is worth, let's say, 1.5 million and you have no mortgage on it, you could receive up to 510,000 either as a lump sum or in payments. You can choose to get this money all upfront or as a monthly installment payment to supplement your current income. Remember, reverse mortgages are completely different from line of credits. A line of credit or even a mortgage requires monthly payments and depends on the borrower's credit score and income to qualify. On the other hand, a reverse mortgage has no monthly payments, no minimum credit score requirements, and also no income requirements. But now wait, before you get too excited, let's discuss the pros and cons of this reverse mortgage, shall we? To be eligible for a reverse mortgage, you must be, of course, a Canadian citizen and have to be at least 55 years old. And you have to own your own property. The matrix for qualifications are based on three criteria: your age, your home value, and the location of your home, of course. The amount provided by the lender is going to be higher if you live perhaps in the urban centers as opposed to the rural ones. Now, there are many types of reverse mortgage products, some that are fully open, but of course, the ones that are fully open have a much higher interest rate. The other products they offer are normally all locked in. You can either choose to make interest-only payments if you take a lump sum on that reverse mortgage, just so that it does not keep eating into your equity, or if you have a home that's free and clear and you have tons of equity and you can let that interest accrue. Now, repayment is due upon your death or when you sell the home, or if you decide to end the contract and pay back the loan in full. Of course, you will have to do this through a real estate lawyer because a lien will be placed on your property for the loan, because guess what? It is a mortgage. And you must be aware of the additional fees that they can possibly charge you. If you pay your loan too early, there's prepayment penalty. If you pay off the mortgage before it's due, there are going to be additional fees for the lawyers, like for an independent legal advice, and many more depending on the kind of product that you have eventually chosen. Now, the pros to the reverse mortgage is that you don't have to make regular monthly payments and you can turn the value of your home into essentially cash without having to sell. That is essentially the biggest advantage of this reverse mortgage. Now, if you decide that no, I want to let the equity grow, then you got to remember that it's going to be a little expensive, because today with the high interest rates, already getting a regular mortgage is kind of getting tough. Now, on the other side, when it comes to a reverse mortgage, they are much higher than other types of mortgages and secured line of credits. The biggest drawback that I personally see with this type of a product is that the equity you hold in your home may go down over time. As you accumulate more and more interest on your loan, the longer you have this reverse mortgage. The other problem is that when you die, your estate must repay the loan plus interest plus all the fees within a set period of time, regardless of how long it takes to settle your estate. This leaves the onus of repayment on your beneficiaries, and this is a little bit of a problem because sometimes after you pass away, you may have a will that has to be probated, which takes a couple of months, and the lender might not even wait for that. So that's also a problem. So when you sign that contract, see that this point is not in the contract. Me personally, as a mortgage broker, I am not against or for the reverse mortgage because in Canada, reverse mortgages are regulated to ensure that you will never owe more than the value of your home. Even if the property value drops down to zero, the bank will not be allowed to ask you for any additional payments. So in my opinion, look at your situation very carefully before taking a reverse mortgage. Is selling and keeping all the equity for yourself and maybe downsizing a better option? Or taking a reverse mortgage because you want to continue to live in the house and letting the interest accrue, eating up all the equity that is actually left in the home? Tell me what you think in the comment section below, and if you find this information useful, please do not forget to subscribe and hit that like button. If you still don't know who I am, just go check my rating on Google and read my client reviews. Join me next week for more information. Until then, you stay safe, and thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to call me because I hold the key that opens the door to your dream home.